Hey guys, day 2 of my art everyday mini junk journal venture, and I'm working on a paper that is like a floral illustration from like a flower reference book, and I have some Cheddar and Fuchsia Dina Wakley Media acrylic paint. I'm also going to add a little bit of magenta in there, and I have to mention that my page has a layer of Finnabair clear gesso on it because it is a pretty thin paper. And I'm just going to apply these paint colors with my finger, and I have a piece of cardstock there on the left side because I don't want any of that paint getting over on that piece of fabric that's over there or any of the other pages that are on that side. So I'm just going to apply my colors, the fuchsia, a little bit of the magenta, and then I'm going to add the cheddar. And oh my gosh, you guys, the cheddar and the fuchsia might be my favorite thing in life right now. So good. I love it so much. It makes this delightful orange color, dark orange when they mix, and it is just everything right now to me. So I'm just gonna mix them around with my finger until I'm happy with the way they look. And then I have pretty much paint there, and you guys know that Dina Wakley paint is my precious paint, so I don't want to waste any little bit of it. So I just took this scrap piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to apply that extra paint there on my page. And then I was liking the way it looks, so we added a little bit more fuchsia. And I'm showing you this because I have a feeling that it's going to make this little piece is going to make its way into my journal at some point in the near future. And then I thought, let me add a little bit of peacock because, oh my gosh, red and teal, so good. And then I got a little bit of lemon out. And I'm just going to use up that extra lemon on that scrap piece of paper. And then I thought, oh my gosh, that teal, let me add some of that into my page. So I have some turquoise embossing powder and this messy text Finnabair clear stamp. And I'm just going to use some sticky ink to like kind of haphazardly apply that around my page. And then I can sprinkle the embossing powder on it. And I wanted a little bit more than I had originally put on, so I'm just going to go in with some more of the stamping. And then before I heat set it, I'm going to brush a little bit of the embossing powder away with a paintbrush, just so it's not so like blocky looking and like a little bit more grungy looking. So then I'm just going to use my heat gun to melt the embossing powder, and oh, I love that teal with that red with the fuchsia. And then I thought it looked like really in your face, so I'm going in with some more of those same colors I used on the background, the fuchsia and the cheddar, and I'm just gonna put it over top of some of the embossing powder just to push that back a little into the background a little bit more. And then I was really feeling the turquoise, so I'm going to do some stamping with the Cross Marks background stamp by Viva VegaStamps and some turquoise Dina Wakley paint. And then I thought the little extra I had there, I'm going to add that to my little piece of paper. And because my turquoise is almost empty and every last little bit is precious. So I wanted to stamp this Ethos woman stamp by Tina Walker and Viva VegaStamps, but it's a pretty solid image, so I wanted to make sure that if I stamped it one time and it didn't get all the way dark around, that I could stamp it again and again. So I'm just putting my whole book in my Tim Holtz Tonic Studios stamping platform, and it's very bulky, but I get it flat enough that I can stamp it a couple times. And like I suspected, the first time I stamped, it didn't stamp that good. But actually, these are supposed to look like stamp carvings. So I think that maybe it's not supposed to be completely solid. I think that maybe it's supposed to look like a little distressed like that. You know what I mean? So I was happy with the way it looked in the end. I love these Ethos stamps by Tina Walker. So good. It's a whole like set of these like stamp carved kind of stamps, and the stamps will be listed, all the products will be listed and linked in the description box down below. So then I'm just going to do a little bit more stamping. I got my cross marks with a little bit of black ink, and then I have this row of number stamp with the black ink around the edges just to like frame it in a little bit. And then I'm going to edge the whole thing with my Stays On ink pad. And then also from that whole stamp set from Viva Las Vegas Stamps and Tina Walker, it's this sentiment that says organized chaos, and I'm just taking the part that says chaos and inking that up and just kind of stamping it around my chick there. And I'm stamping it straight on there, and then I'm also doing like a little second and third generation stamping to make it like look a little faded out. And that completes my page. I thought about putting like a sentiment on top, but I really like the way it looks, so I left it like that. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye, guys.